one thing I've done to continue is I've gone and measured the distance I needed to fill here to here and scored and snapped that. Same with this one. I've not laid this yet. This needs to come down, this needs to come down, so does that. Put that piece there to make sure it matches up and fine, fits alright. And then I was just going to do score and snap along the back too for these pieces, which are about 150mm. I've measured the distance and I've scored it, tried to snap it, and I found that it's very hard to snap the bit, and instead of snapping, it's actually torn the cement board. So what I'm doing now is I'm just going to use the jigsaw to cut this one instead, and I might have to do the same for this piece. So I found that if you try to snap a very small bit off, strip off, it is very hard to do. It's a lot better to do bigger pieces to snap. So take that into mind when you are doing it. The adhesive is dried now and come up. It's turned into some sort of like, looks like foam now. It's turned white and gone really solid. So I think that's done a good job of gluing these down. These feel really good to stand on. So I think it's progressing alright. So I'm going to get on with doing the storing of the small bit there, and then I'm going to look at laying down the rest of the tiles. So I finished cutting with a jigsaw along here. It's not a particularly great line, to be honest. The board's as hard as hell to get through, and you get this smell like fireworks coming when you're doing it, when you're going through. But if you can see there, this is where I cracked the board, where I actually tried to score and snap. So it should still be okay. I mean, I could use other bits, but I think this is alright, and it fits perfectly fine in the corner. So I'm just going to use that as a few little clearance at the edge. Looks good. Anyway, it won't make any bother there. So, but I'll learn for that next piece to do it slightly differently. Right, I'm now going to lay these final pieces down. Now, I left here. I glued this one, I glued and screwed this one, I glued and screwed this one, leaving them all very close together, which should be perfectly fine. Now, I've cut it, and it fits perfectly. The problem is, it is literally perfectly. It needs a little encouragement to go down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue it, I'm going to drill it, stick it down and screw it down, but I'm going to encourage it in with a little bit of a lump hammer and a piece of wood to help get it in. So it fits, it's a little too perfect to fit. Just assist it down. Right. That has assisted it quite nicely. It's not going anywhere. Just now going to screw this down. So that's all in. Oh dear, just got some glue on my hands. That's probably not a good idea. That's why we should wear those gloves really. So the next piece is this one. I need to get this down. Then I can glue this piece. Move that out of the way. Put the gloves back on. I'm using all the same side. I don't think it makes any difference, but I'm just keeping the More Ply symbol at the top. No real reason really, but just that way I've got it uniform, whether I've got it upside down or not. At least I've got it all the same way. I did swap the drill bit. I found one that had been provided in this box, but it's hidden right in the middle of it. So it's actually a better fit for the screws, except that every time you screw them down, it just stay in it with them. screw that it's not strong enough to pull it out. You get 200 screws in a pack, and if I use 80 sheet and I've got 11 sheets, that's 88 screws, so in theory I should have another 100 screws there. So yeah, I've got more than plenty, but I'm just doing it as the manual dictates, really. There we go. So we've got this piece to get come down. Small cut, so what I'll do is I'll put that cut in so where you've done that one. Then I'll put this down, and then I'll look at doing the final couple of cuts to finish the floor off. So if I take this up, make sure I get the right side, so glue this side, pop it in, and then see how it goes. So those bits are done. Right, I'm just going to put my last piece of full board down. Just got to take note where the holes are, where the screws are. So, there, should be alright. About the right gap I expected along the back. So I think that's pretty good. So time to screw it down. Should be the last of my solid boards. So now I've got a cut to make out to this one.